Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. I have just been informed it's daylight savings, which is going to be very, very annoying, to say the least. Which means this will most likely be a relatively short stream compared to what it would normally be. It's currently 1:40 a.m. where I live, which means it's going to be 3 a.m. in about 20 minutes. At least that's how daylight savings works. Which means we won't be able to get to all of the videos that I was planning on looking at. But I guess that's okay. You win some and you lose some. That's just how it is. But there are a few things that I at least wanted to take a look at before anything else. Gotta make sure that this is... Alright, that should be good. I just don't want the head to look weird. But yeah, I have some... We have a few things we could look at. We're not going to be able to look at all of this. I don't particularly have anything. We lose daylight savings. Yes, I can imagine. We lose it. Yeah, I forgot to schedule this stream because I was going to upload something that would be scheduled for later, but I was like, the video itself was like, yeah, no problem, Pinnacle, I've noticed. We all tend to be busy, so it's not really that big a deal, but yeah, everyone's got... So it's like... Yeah, I'm not able to join other people's streams either, but it's like... But it's okay. But at least I had a good session. I had a really good DDR session last night. In fact, I had a really good session this week in general. I had a really good one on Tuesday. And I had a good one last night. Make sure to check it out if you haven't already. I was on a roll. Although, I wish I had gotten an MFC on that last song we did. I was so close, but it's okay. But I don't really have anything to talk about at this moment in time. Unless anyone has anything that they wanted to chime in. What happened Friday stream? Just a really good DDR session, and then we played some more Sonic. We've been doing all of the level 3 stuff, the rings and the lost chows. We've been doing that kind of stuff. We also looked at some of the what was it? The Sonic 06 Snapcube dub. At least the first 3/5 of it, or 2/3 of it. But not really too much to report. Just the same old stuff. But, since this is going to be a rather short stream, we may as well go ahead and get on with reactions. I don't want to... Well, I have been wanting to just casually scroll through YouTube, and then you guys pick something that catches your eye, like Family Guy's most hated episode, but we've already got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. I actually wanted to take a look at this video by Lazy Shell. iDubbbz, the VTubing Dragon, and Anissa, the OnlyFans Imp. For those that haven't been keeping up, iDubbbz is a dragon now, with a British accent for whatever reason, and it's about what you expect. But I really do want to check this video out we looked at another one like apparently 2 months ago was their most recent upload. But he's continuing his saga of being a lol cow because empathy, sweet empathy, and America bad. And he's got a hammer and sickle thingamajig because of course he does. And then I think this is supposed to be Anissa, but then there's another quote-unquote companion video that I would like to look at as well, but we'll get to that when we get there. I want to check this out real quick. Whoops, sorry. Make sure you check out the original. I want to make sure the volume is good.
The imp is dancing. Ooh.
The imp is dancing. I don't know what that means. The Adventures of iDubbbz, the VTubing Dragon, and Anissa, the OF Imp. Okay, yeah, they live in Edmonton, and there's a Costco nearby.
mind is not very sharp.
So you're talking about yourself.
Greetings and salutations. I will say, as a woke dragon, I
You sure are.
do love Reddit.
Of course you love Reddit, which is actually going to be the topic of the next video.
Imp has something to say.
Oh.
The imp would like to say,
The bigger the dick, the worse it's sex.
Yes, this is something that I don't remember what it was that I don't remember the exact context. I just know that More Pegasus made a whole bunch of videos about it.
I have the cuck chair set up in the back today.
Yes, you do. And where's Hassad?
I don't have CTE.
I don't remember what that means.
Okay,
I don't have CTE.
okay, I heard you the first time.
I don't have CTE.
Diagnosis, he's got a fractured skull.
Do you remember you just told me you don't have CTE? He doesn't remember. You just told me you have CTE. All right. I'm trying to watch your clip.
My water.
Oh yeah, this is he's repeating something that Destiny said about Ethan Klein. You can read it right there. I'm not gonna read it out loud because YouTube wouldn't like that.
Mark for the stream. I'm putting it on screen because I think it should be addressed. I will say that I think Ethan Klein is terrified of this guy.
I did like a
What guy is he terrified of?
whole 3-hour podcast calling him a pedophile.
So, some kids are really...
Oh, and there he is. Oh, and this thing in the background.
If Destiny was my roommate, I'd get him laid all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh, and this was back before he was doing his dumbass voice.
I remember you said that. That's really weird, bro.
Take some speaking classes, you know?
You took wait, this is a new thing that I haven't heard.
Do something in
He says I
In those speaking classes seem to be working wonders.
need speech classes. He needs like physiotherapy for like a stroke victim just to learn to walk and talk again. Listen to this.
Yes, listen.
Bro, you will learn to talk again. Don't give up.
Lord have mercy.
Say something. Don't give up. It's all about exercising the muscle.
Yes, the which muscle. Yeah. Thing is, apparently Ethan Klein has Tourette's,
When's the
so
last time you saw the dentist? Greasy mango breath loser, idiot, dumbass, freak, bad hair, receding hair, brain damage.
is it receding?
Eyes too close together. Why is eyes so close together?
I don't know.
the imp
This looks like an alternate me canyon. Yeah.
dance.
dancing, the dance. The imp
The damps.
is dancing.
Yeah, that's not a dance, that's just a...
Wretched Zionist.
Bro, I
Of course, it always goes back to Tzion.
just mentioned Passover and you called me a wretched Zionist.
Oh, well then, how the tables have turned.
Jews
Oh yeah, wasn't Passover...
are so funny when they get mad.
Okay, now they're just being obvious.
The imp would just like to say that we are blessed with mental health that is so strong, and we are genuinely very happy, and that is why we can joke and laugh.
I'm
That's not what it seems like from the outside looking in.
a dragon and not disabled.
You could be both, you know. Just saying. And oh, speaking of which, this is the guy whose video we're about to look at, only it's one by Atozi about the delusional Reddit mod that just destroyed their life. Yeah, they made like, this person made like several videos detailing how they, I don't remember the exact context, they kind of did, but we'll just, but you'll just wait and see.
I just called Congress because he lost
Yeah, he called Congress
his
apparently.
job as a Reddit mod. I have never seen a stereotype more true in my life. This guy's entire life revolves around being a Reddit mod, and he is doing his
And he wanted to make it seem like that Reddit mods were important too.
absolute best to destroy it.
He made like several videos detailing how important it is to be a Reddit mod.
Because just within the span of a few
That he had power. I think that's what it was. That was his point, that he had power or something, even though,
weeks,
you know.
this former Reddit mod went from getting kicked off his own community to, I guess,
Oh, that's right. Now I remember. It was the live stream fails, whatever it's called, subreddit. He was he was the mod for that, and then he got kicked out of it.
making phone calls to the U.S. Congress like he's
No, why is he making calls to Congress of all places?
uncovering some sort of like online conspiracy. And somehow
Yeah.
this wasn't even a meltdown in his head. This was his mission to make people see what only he could see.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit.
Okay. No, he had his eyes open to the beautiful truth, and he could not look away.
Hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness.
Deadly seriousness. Nothing more serious than being a mod on Reddit.
I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail,
Yes, this one.
before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly what happened or why. He's just making it seem like it's a life or death situation.
if you spent any time watching live streams on whatever platform, chances are you've already came across the subreddit called r/livestreamfail.
I mean, I don't go on Reddit, so I wouldn't know.
Usually it just goes by LSF. It's been around for years and has grown into this kind of like main hub on Reddit for everything related to streaming. For example, when something goes down
I can't wait to appear on this.
on stream, like a ban, a fight, a meltdown, LSF is usually where it surfaces first and where it gets amplified and then, you know, spread on Twitter and then YouTube videos and so on and so on. So
Yeah.
naturally, the people overseeing this, and especially the head moderator, ends up with a decent amount of influence, you know, since they're not just removing spam or enforcing the basic rules, but they're also in a position to somehow kind of like shape what people end up seeing, what gains traction, and what quietly disappears before most people even notice it was posted.
Yeah.
And that person, since late 2024, was a guy who goes by Stale2000, whose real name is Brian, but I guess he also has a secondary account called Tarot Card,
How many other accounts does this guy have?
which, you know, we haven't covered anything here recently that ended badly that was in relation to
Oh, I think I saw this video uploaded, but I haven't really looked at it. I thought about looking at it, but I was like,
tarot cards. Absolutely not. But it's safe to say this guy's run as a mod here has been quite controversial way before any of this happened. Because
Yeah.
right when he got his position as head moderator back in September 2024, several other mods went public almost immediately, and they asked the community to move to a backup subreddit and accused Stale of refusing to step down after the whole team voted to remove him, essentially citing what they described as a pattern of power abuse. So when you're
okay, so that was the
accused of
context.
power abuse, what do? Well, apparently his response was to kick the entire team and replace them with his own people.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that's like straight out of the dictator handbook. And even a
I
detailed
bet.
document outlining his conduct was sent to Reddit's.
And a lot of these people tend to be... They claim to be against dictators, but not unless it's a dictator that conflates with their worldview.
Admins, though, publicly, nothing really came of it. Like, it didn't really take off and Stale stayed in place. Nowadays, there are two different subreddits running. Livestream Fail, which is, I guess, the original one, and then Livestream Fails with an
Why is there a second one?
S that never really managed to succeed.
No, why would they waste their time with another one? That's my first time hearing about this.
Then March 2025 rolls around and a new mod team comes in. And this one, you know, the one he assembled after the first purge, I guess you could call it. They
That's one way to call it.
essentially start having the same issues with him. But this time, things got a lot more heated because the new team found evidence that one
Yes, members of the team found evidence that the power mod was openly viewing, favoriting, and active in multiple communities that promoted problematic content about M's and other associated media.
the moderators that Stale had added, I guess someone who was described as a power mod because he was running like 200 subreddits at the same time.
Why would they need a separate term for that?
He had some very bad and inappropriate interactions with under 18s, allegedly. You know, I'm just trying to tiptoe around this without getting the video smited.
Yeah, just say younglings.
That's at least my understanding of what happened. But when they brought it to Stale, according to their account, he sat on it and did nothing. And I guess when they pressed
Okay.
him on
yeah.
why, he admitted that at least part of the reason was he was worried that if he removed this guy, it might put his own standing at risk.
Okay, so this is actually kind of reminding me of the whole Mr. Beast situation with what's his name, Delaware, right?
Apparently, this guy's priorities are completely mixed up, but the moderators eventually approached the power mod directly and got him to step down voluntarily. Stale, however, responded by thanking him on the way out and then firing the mod team for making a fuss about the whole thing.
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
So because one guy messed up, he decided to get rid of everyone else. Definitely sounds like they said power mod. This is more like a power trip.
Yeah, that's just not someone you want on your moderating team. What do you mean, make it a fuss about it? So essentially, you have two complete separate groups of moderators who rallied against Stale, who now had the same fate. They just got deleted from the server because they had problems with them. So now we fast forward into early January.
Sorry about that. A water bottle just fell.
January 2026, and a new project.
Yeah, so this was recently. I remember watching videos about it.
Project starts, I guess, making noise online, and this is called $1 Million Fan. The
I remember this.
idea is pretty simple. A bunch of content creators and their fans would compete head-to-head in a luxury mansion in Canada with an absolute enormous prize pool of $20 million.
And was this a scam? I can't remember.
It was supposed to be developed for Prime Video with, filming planned for November of 2026. And for scale, I mean, Mr. Beast's game show, which has also been produced and distributed by Prime.
Strong and smart, except apparently it's not very good.
Prime had a smaller prize. So right away, the numbers alone are massive. And a handful of streamers got behind it publicly. And on
I don't even, I know. Wait, what did that say?
Right away, the numbers alone are massive. And a handful
I don't even know most of these people except Extra Emily, who is DJ Dan the Dynamic Diddler Clancy's favorite streamer girl. Only good thing is the NSF, and it still sucks ass, I bet.
Streamers got behind it publicly, and on the top of r/livestream fail, a pinned post appeared promoting it. And this was put there by Stale himself. And he said later that he'd reached out to the show's organizers on his own because he personally thought the project was interesting and wanted LSF to be a part of it, but still assured he wasn't paid to promote it. However, given the scale of the project, it was never going to stay contained to LSF. So once the pin post went up, $1 Million fans started drawing attention outside of the subreddit. And when the broader internet caught wind of it, they began digging. And what they found was definitely not reassuring, to put it lightly. Because the front page of their website contained a mansion photo that was an AI.
Yes, that's it. It was I was like, there was something about this that was a scam. And that was one of the telltale signs that that's an AI-generated image.
Generated stock image. The company behind the show had been incorporated through one of the cheapest registration services in British Columbia, and the listed address was right beside.
And it's right next to a falafel store.
At a falafel shop.
Yes, let's go.
It just didn't make sense. Then on top of that, the domain itself was registered in Iceland.
Iceland of all places.
And then suddenly, other things started to change. The price amount had apparently shifted at some point. The main website said,
oh my god, no! Everything about this.
$20 million.
And then this mod had the audacity to complain about it.
But now suddenly it was $10 million. There was just a lot of things that didn't line up here. But an interesting find here was the fine print, because a section of
legal documents appear to be copied from Omaze, this celebrity sweepstake company that faced lawsuits. Entire sections of the official rules and terms of use are nearly word for word identical. Same structure, same section numbering, same phrasing. The Culver City P.O. box listed for copy claims has the same address that Omaze used.
The official rules appear to have just been copy pasted from Omaze, which used to be like this celebrity sweepstakes.
Okay, so now they're guilty of plagiarism. I mean, granted, you could probably copy anyone's terms and conditions, but
company that did like a whole bunch of like Lambo giveaways, and they just gave away everything. So it's like, why is this copy pasted from Omaze? And that company was shut down, by the way, for a whole bunch of lawsuits.
I bet the people behind this $1 million mansion are part of this. If they're using, unless of course they're just using the website anyway.
But the Culver City P.O. box used for copyright claims was the same one Omaze had listed, and the company's name in the document was written as $1 Million Fan Reality Show Incorporate.
Incorporate. It's a double incorporation.
Actually, there was two incorporates.
Yes.
$1 Million Fan Reality Show 1 Incorporate. What?
Yes.
And then you had one section which just seemed like ChatGPT was drafting notes.
Oh lord. Below is a revised, tightly drafted replacement section that specifically reframes this charge as a producer fee for audition tape review and background checks, while preserving the non-refundability and square defensible language. You can drop this in directly in place of the existing section. That's on their site now. The explicit goal was making charges square defensible, harder to dispute through payment processors.
which also included some like weird note to how to frame payment language and dispute with credit card processors. So it's like, what is this website? What's going on here?
That's a
Whatever
good
it
question.
is, it was very sloppy. Well, we're using this comment for reference because that original
Yeah, this screams scam. 20 million yet is being ran from here, X posted from LSF, where most comments are being removed. I think that was another thing I remember
The
happening.
website is no longer up. But the only sponsors anyone could identify were a handful of affiliate links, a supplement brand, and LSF itself.
Yep.
So that's interesting. But nobody could track down who was behind the whole thing or where the $20 million were actually coming from. So naturally, people started saying that this looked like a scam. And on Reddit, Stale started deleting those comments.
Yeah.
So then,
I got that's where the power tripping comes in, isn't it?
on January 13th, the $1 Million Fan website went offline without any warning or explanation. Within the same few days, though, every social media account associated with the project was either deleted or wiped clean. And at that point, Critical had already put out a video before the shutdown, calling the show suspicious and walking through the red flags. But once the site disappeared, he followed up, pointing out that everything about the collapse was consistent with what he described.
And it pertains
Oh, and there he is. This is Pink with zero.
to last night's video about the $20 million reality TV show called The $1 Million Fan Show. I speculated that it was a big scam, and a lot of Twitch streamers had been publicly put on the website. Some had even made announcements about their endorsement of the $1 Million Fan Show, and nothing about it seemed legitimate. But last night on stream, like 45 minutes after I posted the video, they took their website down.
Oh, so he was single-handedly responsible.
Then I was checking their...
Yeah, it's one of those instances. I think this happened like one other time. Someone made a video exposing an AI channel, and then that channel mysteriously disappeared.
Their other ancillary... and all of that is removed.
Then back on Reddit, the conversation had shifted almost entirely from the show to the mod who pinned it. So people were formally reporting Stale to Reddit's admin team,
Okay, and there we go. This was the context for all of it.
asking whether he had been compensated and arguing that using a moderator position to promote an outside project was a direct violation of Reddit's rules. So 2 days later, Reddit's code of conduct team concluded the investigation and removed Stale from the LSF mod team. And this wasn't only his main account, this was also his secondary account, which was Tarot Card. And apparently had a third account called the Positivity Patrol as well.
The hell? Okay.
Removed. So I guess just after
Was he like IP banned at that
his
point?
run on Livestream Fail was completely done. Now, this is where things start going downhill. Because on the same day he was removed, he uploaded
Yeah, he ends up uploading a video expressing his grievances.
a video to YouTube addressing Reddit's CEO, Steve Huffman, also known as Spez. And he, it's safe to say he went viral, to put it lightly.
No, I remember watching that video and I was like, really? This is what your average Reddit mod is like, and it's like about as stereotypical as can possibly be.
All the wrong reasons.
He's just not big, although he's not quite as big as you would expect.
This is a crazy video.
Hello, Spez. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness.
Deadly seriousness, he says.
And that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. To summarize,
I mean, I've noticed. I've seen the Hassan Glazer accounts that will delete anyone that dares to criticize him, but I don't know if he's associated with any of that.
Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers.
No. Yes, I remember this, but
Not
no.
because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
Again, I have never seen a stereotype more true than this.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he also defended $1 Million Fan, saying there was no definitive evidence that it was a scam. And he took a direct shot at Critical for what
and then I think Charlie made a rebuttal to that.
he felt was irresponsible coverage. And after that, Stale and Critical had this like small back and forth with a couple of response videos. And it was one of those follow-ups that Stale actually made an argument that was slightly more interesting than his original one. Because here he pointed out that he'd been able to run Livestream Fail for over a year with what he described as near dictatorial control. And for the most part, nobody above him stepped in. And that's not a small admission because, you know, what he essentially was arguing was, if I had all of this unchecked power, imagine who else does.
If we're worried about bias,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but... And of course, being the stereotypical nerd, you have to have this nerdy as hell background.
I can promise you that there are way bigger
Granted, there's nothing wrong with liking something like that, but the way that he does it, he's not doing it any justice.
fish to fry that I'm not sure that
Having power, yeah, has less power than Africa. Oh, Lord of mercy.
brand deals for community events
Why are you running? Why are you running?
is really the biggest danger out there.
There are no qualifications to be a Reddit mod.
No.
You're right. Maybe because there are no such qualifications, this is why we're seeing all the problems that we see. Reddit is a $50 billion
Okay, so what qualifications do you have in that case?
company that moderators have power over. Maybe not as much power as an overly invested, egotistical power mod as myself might like to believe, but
Okay, so at least you admit it.
power nonetheless. And most Reddit moderators are completely unqualified, biased, power hungry, and are doing a bad job. And Reddit isn't doing anything to fix it.
Yeah, well, they fixed it by letting you go.
Maybe
That's
it should.
But I
definitely
guess what he didn't
yeah.
understand was that's what all of the mods previously were accusing him of doing. So it's kind of like, okay, you just
Exactly.
prove their point, dude. And to be
And Natozi proved my point better than I could because I can't speak for shit.
fair, I mean, Reddit has had recurring issues with moderator overreach for years now. For example, just a couple of months before this whole situation, a single mod on the
Oh, I think I remember this as well.
r/art subreddit locked the entire community after an artist posted about selling their own prints. And apparently they only reopened the subreddit after Reddit staff stepped in. So even though some of the points Dale was making could be true,
No, that's the thing. A lot of people in this kind of position, some of their points are good, but then they get invalidated by other nonsense that they say.
I'm not sure he's the right messenger. And that's
Yeah.
when he made things even worse because he decided to call Congress.
Congress. Out of all of the desperate things that you need to do, I'm pretty sure Congress has a far more things to worry about than that.
Like, literally. Dude, what are they gonna do? What? I guess the second he realized.
I'm pretty sure the people in Congress are too old to know how Reddit works. Like that one news, what was it? This one news broadcast that was like, who is this 4chan? What makes you think that they're gonna know what Preddit is?
There was some sort of backlash and the videos maybe weren't landing the way he probably expected. He uploaded a video talking about
4 layers of irony. Are you serious? I'd like to think that you are, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure you aren't.
the
You can't be serious because you're doing something as bullshit as this.
4 levels of irony, which sounds a little bit like a pivot to me.
Yeah.
But, you know, then a month later, he starts calling Congress. Again, what are they going to do? You are a Reddit mod. I mean, ex-Reddit mod.
Yeah.
What does Congress have anything to do with a Reddit mod? Like,
He's probably going to appeal freedom of speech or something.
if you want to be a Reddit mod so bad, just make your own subreddit. But in
Well, didn't he get banned?
February, almost a whole month after this video, Stale started posting a series of videos making phone calls to government officials.
Oh my god,
Now-
there's no way. How many of these exist? I don't want to look it up because I'm not going to give him the satisfaction, but how many of them exist?
To understand why that even happened, back in November, executives from Reddit, Twitch, Discord, and Steam had been called on the front of the House Oversight Committee for a closed-door session about extremist content on their platforms. Those sessions were transcribed, and the transcripts are supposed to be released to the public at some point.
Are we talking to... Hassan is... Hassan's sweating right now, knowing that Twitch has been getting away with it for the stranger half of at least 2 years. It's about time.
Stale had decided to try to make that happen by himself.
Let's make the call.
The House Committee on Oversight and Government.
Hi, I'm calling back
Oh my god, and he filmed himself doing all this?
about getting some transcripts for an unreleased kind of event that happened. There was meetings with companies like Twitch and Discord, and were these ever released? This is about a couple months ago. Somebody told me to call back today.
So apparently, after being removed from the subreddit, he convinced himself that the closed-door meeting transcripts might contain something significant, possibly discussions about the platform moderation that hadn't been made public yet. So
And what would exactly they have to do with you? Are they gonna expose the alleged scam that you were running?
So he started treating them less like common government records and more like hidden evidence to help
To somehow make him appear like he's more important than he really is.
make a case for himself somehow. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand his mission. But he called for 3 consecutive days, working his way through different staffers
And did he record himself doing all of this?
and officials each time, asking them to release what he was calling the Twitch and Reddit files. And
Good lord.
at least by the 3rd day, someone told him the committee was aware of his request and we're looking into it.
Hi, I'm calling back
Oh my god.
to see about an update of something that I called about previously. Some meetings with internet companies like Twitch and Reddit, and I think people forgot to release the transcripts.
People
I believe you talked about the snapper Peter.
Yep.
I believe, and we got back with the team, and they're currently they are aware of that. So that's the update I have for you now, but they are aware.
Okay, so they are aware. Were they, just to ask, did they forget before, or like, was it just like in the works, or I guess they just weren't working on it?
It's just in there. I don't have an answer for you, but they are aware.
Awesome.
So apparently contacting the government is pretty common, but in this context, it just made it kind of funny. So in the end, stale situation turned out to be multiple stories, which kind of overlap that I wanted to cover. You obviously have the $1 million fan side, which doesn't make sense whatsoever. You have the moderation history, and then finally you have all of his hypocrisy. But either way, the dude, I guess, just destroyed his dream life of being a Reddit mod because he was a little bit too power hungry.
Yeah, there we go. Let the record show, don't ever be a Reddit mod. You'll end up regretting it for the rest of your existence. Because then you'll end up making these bullshit ass videos and making yourself looking even more absurd. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, it's supposed to be 2:11. It is now 3:11, so we've only got a little less than an hour to actually look at some stuff. I don't really have too much to look at. I wanted to look at this new Matt Rose video that got uploaded a few days ago about lies your parents told you. And then I've also had this other thing on the back burner about from Nile Blue about a ridiculously heavy tungsten suit and how it broke their body. I don't know which one I want to look at first. I actually kind of want to look at this one just so we could have some walls. If I'm gonna have to go to sleep early, then we may as well do something fun while we're at it. So let's go ahead and just look at this first, and if we have the time, we'll look at that Nile Blue video. So we'll speed this up just a little bit, and in the thumbnail in this video, it said drinking Dr. Pepper would make your nipples fall off because he's growing nipples everywhere. They might look like pepperonis, but they come right off. So yes, and that's what happens when you drink Dr. Pepper.
Child, I got upset after a button came off of my shirt.
I mean, I get upset when a button comes off my shirt as well. It's like, especially if it's like a new shirt, but at the same time.
My mother told me not to worry, and that if I placed the button under a rock in the yard, the button fairy...
Replace it with the... Oh yeah, that's not going to trick them into doing something absurd. They're gonna go into their dad's closet and find all their button downs and just pop the buttons on them, and then they get a whole bunch of quarters.
Would replace it with a quarter. I believed it, and to my mother's dismay, she discovered I'd pulled the buttons off of every shirt in my closet.
Okay, it was your own shirt just so you could get rich quick. This is why you don't...
To this day, 40 years later, shirt buttons can still be found under random rocks in my parents' backyard.
I don't doubt that.
Christ, what happened when you learned about the tooth fairy?
Oh no, well, true.
Parents are forever telling their kids lies growing up. You might have...
I mean, one thing that my parents told me is that if I drank coffee as a kid, it would stunt my growth. So I guess that's one thing.
Been told about the piss-activated dye.
Piss-activated dye in swimming pools? Why the hell would someone lie about something like this? That sounds nasty.
In swimming pools, or that the ice cream van was the music truck.
I mean, I guess that's one way to curb your kid from having ice cream.
Just a nice man who drove around playing music in the neighborhood. Yeah, one day I was at my neighbor's house when the music truck came by and found out the truth. I ran home and told my mum, "You're not going to believe this! The music truck sells ice cream!" The crusts of bread.
The crust of bread are where all the nutrients are they?
Where
Wait.
all the nutrients are.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, I can't remember. Well, the crust of the bread is really just the part that gets baked.
What? I've been telling my kids that because I thought it was true. Not
Well,
lying,
then.
I was in my mid-30s before I realised the untruth of this.
Never in my life have my parents ever told me that the crust of bread is where the nutrients are.
After I've been baking my own bread for years, literally 35 years old, trying to feed my 3-year-old when I realised my mum said that to get me to eat my whole sandwich, and I went to school for food science, for goodness sake. While a
I
good
see,
night's sleep
then.
is important, sleeping the hours between 10 p.m. and midnight is the most crucial.
And look how I turned out.
Age 7? Fucking hell. I better get my ass into bed if I'm going to be asleep by 10. Age 17? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute? Yeah, pretty much.
Lie. Well, my mother told us that if you waved to airplanes as they passed, they would throw you bubblegum.
Yeah, like hell that would ever happen.
We were the idiots waving like goons at all the small planes overhead for far too long. When we asked her later why she told us that, she said, when you have kids, look at the trust and belief in their eyes.
Oh lord, that's diabolical.
And see if you'll be able to resist messing with them.
I don't know if I could ever do
Some of
that.
these lies, though, I doubt you will have even heard of. Drinking Dr. Pepper would make
Yes, and here's the thumbnail.
nipples fall off. If I misbehaved, Michael Jordan would retire.
Yeah.
UPS truck was the up past sleep time.
Past sleep time.
Man, and he collected children who didn't go to bed on time.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Why does that remind me of something? No, that reminds me of... Well, it reminds me of this episode of Rugrats where they assumed that the garbage truck was named Herbert and that if he didn't get his trash cans that they were going to eat all the babies. That's what it reminded me of. It also reminded me of something else. Oh, it reminded me of the Baba Yaga of Slavic folklore.
If you eat yogurt too soon before you fall asleep,
Yogurt.
you'll dream and fall into cowboy land and be stuck until your family can get you out. A face with rolling eyes emoji. Still don't eat yogurt too soon before sleep.
I don't even know where that would even come from.
Cowboy land?
Cowboy land, yes.
My dad told me that the reason why police officers spend so much time at donut shops is because the shop owners actually need them there to shoot the holes in the pastry to provide them with the classic donut shape.
That wouldn't surprise... Well, when I make bagels, it's already like you put it in a little string of dough and then you kind of turn it around and twist it together. Although sometimes they don't do it that well.
Found out this was a lie when my dad caught me trying to get behind the counter at Dunkin' Donuts one time because I wanted to see the shooting.
Oh no.
My dad told me he invented coughing/sneezing.
Gibby from iCarly invented cheesecake.
Into your elbow. I was young enough to just accept it and move on without question, and I kept believing for way longer than I should have until one day at work someone coughed into their elbow and I was about to say, hey, do you know what my dad invented? That was the first moment I realised how fucking silly that sounded.
Yes, at least you...
I asked him about it later. He's burst out laughing.
Nice.
I've never had a middle name.
I mean, middle names are mostly, well, it depends on the part of the world. Like, in Japan, they don't have middle names, but obviously here in the English-speaking world, we do have them.
When I was a kid, I asked my parents why, and they told me, they couldn't afford to get me a middle name, and
Oh,
they'd have
no.
to pay for each letter. And I believed them all the way.
Oh my god, imagine that one writer on Family Guy who has that really long name. You might know who I'm talking about, but yeah.
Up until my daughter was born, the nurse gave me a form to fill out with my daughter's name, and I asked her, right, how much? She said,
How much? Oh
how
no.
much what? I said, how much? Per letter.
There's no way that you believed this all the way until you had your own kids.
Name her. I've never seen a lady look at me so confused, and in that moment it clicked that my dad was joking.
Oh my god, no, to have to grow up believing all of this and then you're, what, in your mid-30s and you still believe it?
Leave a trail so that they can find their way back. That's it.
Actually, they leave a trail because they're trying to pollute the atmosphere.
If the R on the
Or at least that's what the chemtrails theory is.
Toys R Us sign is backwards, it means it's closed.
Oh, that means it's closed. It's not like it's the Russian letter Ya.
That's it. If I ran over the cord with the vacuum cleaner, it would suck it up and eventually suck in the whole world.
I mean, you don't want to suck up the cord, but I highly doubt it'll suck up the world. Shit.
During an exceptionally dark time, I said, fuck it, and ran over the vacuum cord. Nothing.
Nothing.
Over nothing. Tried it from a different angle. Nothing. My disappointment was immediate and immeasurable. My grandmother told me that
Imagine wanting to suck the whole world up.
pinching gave cancer.
The hell?
I pinched once at recess and yelled at the person. Ow! No! If I sleep with my socks on, I'll become blind.
How the hell does that even work?
Mount Rushmore was a natural formation and the result of lightning striking a mountainside. It's Elton John's hair is stapled to his head.
The hell? Who the hell would come up with something like that?
Please elaborate, please elaborate, please elaborate, please
Yeah.
elaborate. If I went outside.
I mean, I could understand if maybe they had, like, surgery on their head and you get staples there, but shit.
Without telling them where I was going, elves would kidnap me.
Hmm.
Only let me eat broccoli. Man,
Broccoli.
broccoli elves are just the fucking worst.
Oh, shit.
My mum said they only named hurricanes after girls.
Hurricane Ian, Ike, Harvey, shall I go on?
Otherwise, they would be hurricanes.
Oh, well, it's not even spelled the same.
My dad got sick of having to listen to the kids' shows I watched as a child, so he told me that the Power Rangers and Barney the dinosaur died in the car crash with Princess Diana. So yeah, I couldn't watch them anymore. I didn't actually question it until I was quite old, embarrassingly.
Good lord. And what about other shows, huh?
Jesus, we just tell our kids Cocomelon is broken on the TV. Some fucking
That's actually perfect.
insane reason. My parents told me Morris dancing was illegal.
I don't even know what Morris dancing is.
I just stored that as an absolute fact. You don't often come across Morris dancing in the UK, but anytime I did, I thought, oh shit, I hope the cops don't see him.
You could say the same thing about some other things that would get you in trouble in the UK, like posting edgy memes.
I held this belief till I was about 20. When I was 5, my mum told me that the darker grains in wild rice were actually insects. Definitely believed it till I was about 12 and was served wild rice at a meal at a friend's house and exclaimed, oh wow, you guys eat insects too.
Oh, I see.
Her whole family pretty much looked at me like I was on crack. Not a lot.
Probably were.
As such, but growing up in our house, we called over easy eggs juicy eggs.
Juicy eggs.
Tell me why I thought that was a universal term until I was 28 years old, ordering, I love the juicy egg.
Like when you're trying to make scrambled eggs and they're like way too runny.
Please, in a
That's what it sounds, that's what juicy eggs sounds like.
restaurant, the waitress thought I was crazy. You know when little kids get hurt and they ask an adult to kiss it and make it better? Well, my parents told my sisters and I that that was called amputation.
Oh. Are you gonna have to amputate DW's arm after Arthur punched it?
Every time one of us got hurt, we would run to the nearest adult and cry, amputate, amputate. Fast forward to when I was 16.
I don't know if you want to run to the nearest adult to want to, quote, amputate, because they might amputate something else.
16 years old and a 4-year-old I was babysitting hurt herself and was just wailing like no other. I asked her if she wanted her finger amputated, which just caused confusion. I later told her parents about her getting hurt and how I offered to amputate it.
Oh no.
Same confusion. That orangutan was pronounced Orange Newton.
Orange Newton, no. Darwin from The Amazing World of Gumball thought that they were called orange utans, and Gumball was all like, what would a utan even be?
I was told that jumper was a swear word and that I wasn't to say it.
Jumper is the name of some lost puppet media.
My parents heard me saying fork quickly, so it sounded like a swear word. My dad said, look, I know what you're doing, it's okay, but I never ever want to hear you say jumper. Car battery is dead.
Car batteries.
Have
Oh, he's got you there.
When I was a kid, the Like a Virgin video by Madonna was on TV, and I
Touch him for the very first time.
asked my dad what a virgin was.
That's a real, virgin olive oil.
And he paused and goes, it's some kind of lion. Then returned
It's a kind of lion.
to reading his newspaper. Thought that was true for years. 10 years later. So, you're still a virgin? What? Are you
What?
a virgin, mate? No. Do I look like a virgin? Well, yeah, kinda. What, do I have a mane and a tail? Do I have sharp teeth and spend my time roaming around the Serengeti?
Well, that depends. Do you have the outfit for it? And you browse certain websites?
What a crazy virgin story. You know that Brenda Lee song? Rocking around the Christmas tree. There's the part where she says, maybe we'll get some pumpkin pie. And I always thought she said, maybe we'll get some
fucking pie. I've had a number of these kinds of experiences where I'm watching TV shows and the character says a particular line, and then I mishear that line and think they're saying something else.
fucking pie. And my older brother indulged me and said, oh, yeah, it's allowed on the radio because it's a Christmas classic. I think I was like 12 when I finally figured it out. My brothers told me vagina was spelled with a silent.
Oh no. Oh no, why would you? Well, I was going to actually, it's not a very solid connection that I was about to make.
Lived it until like 5th grade. Per vagina. My brother told me that a power plant was a cloud factory to make clouds artificially.
I mean, kind of.
I believed him because I'd heard of the artificial snow machines that ski resorts have and figured it wasn't unreasonable to believe there was a machine to make.
I mean, it wouldn't make well, actually, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about those Jewish space lasers that control the weather.
Artificial clouds as well. I was 13 when I said, oh, the clouds factory's off. Well, no wonder there's no clouds around in front of my dad, and he laughed about it for like 30 minutes. I still get shit for it today. On my 5th birthday, my older sister gave me a pack of gum. It was my first time trying gum, and I swallowed it.
Oh.
I told my sister, and she told me that because I swallowed the gum, I would die in 7 years.
Oh, when you accidentally eat a black watermelon seed, and so a watermelon grows inside of you.
My mom couldn't understand what my problem was on my 12th birthday.
Really? So that stuck around with you for that long, huh?
Finally, before bed, I told her how much I loved her.
Oh my god, that's
and,
awful.
I hoped she would miss me. She said, what are you talking about? I told her that I was going to die before she woke up.
You see, it was his 81st birthday, and the family curse prevents any member of the family living past 81. You fall asleep to die in your bed, and then you wake up. Oh, I must be in heaven. And then you see that one neighbor, and then you see that one crappy neighbor from down the street, and you realize, uh-oh, I think this is the other place.
All from an older cousin, that if you make eye contact with a Mexican man in Walmart, he will...
Okay, here, I'll meet you at the Walmart in like 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and make some eye contact. We'll see what happens. For all intents and purposes, this is a joke, because I'm only half Mexican.
Kidnap you. An alligator lives in my great-grandma's basement. His penis was so long, he had to have help from his brothers rolling it up like a hose every time he got done peeing.
Oh, that's nasty. Stairs in Mexicano. There. Well, I'm not in a Walmart. If I was in a Walmart, then yes, I'd be staring at all you like this.
Dad used to tell us that the signs you see for falling rocks was to warn you about an Indian named Falling Rock that would jump on the car.
Okay.
So when you see that sign, you have to be quiet so he won't hear
So he won't hear you. Oh,
I
God.
totally bought into it and believed it for too long. In our country, pedestrian crossing are usually labelled as ped-exing, and when I asked them what ped-exing means, they told me that these places are named after
the Chinese No, I was half expecting the ped part to refer to a different type of word, but at the same time, the Xing, obviously, you could read that as Xing.
A Chinese conqueror, Pad Zeng, so bad that he's feared and respected by people around the world.
Everywhere he went.
Asked my dad what the...
You see, the Chinese history be like, Chao Ling takes power. Millions perish. Meanwhile, European history is all like, this man married their half-cousin sister so that they could inherit the throne.
The red triangle button in the car was for, and he responded with, don't push it or the car will blow up.
Yeah. Yes.
That terrified me for years until the realization hit me like a ton of bricks, thinking, why would they install a button like that?
Literally every self-destruct button in every villain's arsenal.
That if I kept hitting the horn in the car, it would run out of beeps. I didn't know any different until I was 17 and learning to drive. The rumble strips on the side of the road are there to help people who are blind drive.
I've always wondered how exactly blind people drive, unless it's someone else that's doing the driving.
I was a kid, my dad told me it cost 25 cents to change the radio station to keep me from fucking with the radio in his car. I believed that till I was 14. Don't give strange ideas to some radio or TV broadcaster.
Actually, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
EA Radio. We want to give
Oh, hell no, we ain't doing EA here.
customers a sense of pride and accomplishment when changing station.
When I was a young child, I asked my mum how people transport their cars when they move to an overseas country. She told me that they just attach it and fly it along behind the plane.
I mean, I never really knew how they do that either, but apparently it's like they do rental cars.
Fully believed this until I was way too old to actually believe this. This is amazing. I imagine a plane looking like...
I mean, I know you can do that with cars on boats and stuff, but...
one of those just married cars with all the cars in tow. Gravity makes all the nutrients go to the bottom of the banana. So you have to eat the whole thing.
You have to eat the whole thing. Does that include the peel, though?
The last bite is the healthiest. Embarrassing revelation to have at 24. That your blood is blue until it contacts air.
I mean, like, science textbooks will portray your veins as being blue, but that's only to make sure that they're distinguished. Like, your veins and your arteries, they do have slightly different shades. And the reason why, if you look at your arm and stuff and you see your veins, they look blue, is because it's the only color of light that can pass through your body. But there is a species of crab that has blue blood because they use copper instead of iron.
Are you telling me that's not true? That is correct. Yeah, your blood is not blue. I did not expect to wake up this morning and learn I've believed a lie for 21 years. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. My grandmother used to tell us that if we bite our nails, frogs will grow in our stomach.
I mean, you wouldn't want to bite your nails too much, especially if you got them down to the nubs.
A while ago, my cousin told me she had stopped biting her nails and asked if I still did. I said yes, and then
Yes.
dead serious, she said, "You know that causes frogs in your stomach, right?" She is 20 and
Oh Lord, and she's keeping with the tradition.
nursing school. When I was really young, I remember my mum getting a small ceramic pig from somewhere. Me, being young and selfish, asked her, "Where's mine?" She,
Where's mine?
probably having a bit of a stressful day, answered, "I ate it."
I ate it.
That made me believe that the ceramic pig was edible.
Oh Lord have mercy. I mean, if it was made of chocolate and not ceramic.
And for the next few months, I would occasionally take it off the shelf where she'd place it and try to take a bit out of it.
Oh
The
no.
fact that it was too hard to bite through didn't deter me. I just
God, there's no way that you took the time to try to eat it.
figured that I hadn't yet learned to trick as to how to make it edible. I'm dying at the thought of you staying up at night, figuring out the trick to eating a ceramic pig, trying it the next day when your mum isn't looking, failing, and then plotting for the next attempt. A
Yeah.
college nearby has a cougar as its mascot, and they sell cougar cheese.
Oh, so.
My uncles told me long ago that it's made from the milk of cougars.
Oh Lord have mercy. I mean, I know there are certain cheeses that are made from, like, goats, among other things, but...
I got older, in my early 20s, and I saw a can of that and wondered how they milked the cougars. And it hit
Either that, or they were milking, older women.
me like a ton of bricks. You can't just have a cougar milk farm with angry cougars hooked up to milking machines. I told my dad I wanted a horse. He said that if I found a horse egg,
Found a
I
horse
could keep it
egg.
as my pet.
You'd have to go inside it.
We never found one. Frowning face emoji. R/horse eggs.
Oh no.
Then what the fuck is this? If wiped my nose upwards with a sleeve or tissue, I was going to turn my nostrils inside out, and I
What?
would drown when it rains. Apparently my dad's brother had this happen to him and had to have little weights implanted in his nostrils so that they would sit normally.
Why did this remind me of the King of the Hill episode where Hank gets his nose broken and he gets a new one?
I fully believed this. My parents told me I clicked my tongue in my sleep, so that when I pretended to be asleep, I would click my tongue and they'd know I was awake. That
Yeah.
girls didn't poop.
Oh, it's biologically impossible for girls to fart.
Believed it from 5th grade till 9th grade, when my sister forgot to flush. I went in immediately after
Oh no.
her, and there was 4 years of lies.
Oh, oh my god, I keep getting reminded of King of the Hill. The episode with the low flow toilets, and it took Peggy 8 flushes to remove her solid waste.
Just floating there.
Just floating there, mocking me.
I was
Yeah.
told that girls grew hair under their boobs like armpits. It didn't sound right, but I didn't know enough about it to dispute it. You've not been to Glasgow then?
Oh, hell no.
Asked my dad how you know you're gay. He said, "Did you get a letter in the mail?"
Oh, I didn't get a letter. Where's my letter?
Masturbation makes you deaf. So
Actually,
every time I did masturbate, I had this tense, scary moment where I made some noise to check if I went deaf.
oh
What?
Lord have mercy. Dude, why would you admit that, though?
Screaming! I could just see you like humming or something. I'm dead. Yes, yeah.
I'm dead.
I usually did a light tap against a wall. That if you look
No, oh my
through
god.
a door's keyhole, a gnome will stick its long, spindly finger through the other side.
You just got
and
gnome.
scratch out your eyeball. This is such a weird one. Parents gotta have sex somehow.
Oh Lord.
100% believed that if I left a pile of rocks under this tree outside our house, a fairy would come visit me. My parents told me that, so I'd go play outside. Stop saying it so my parents could smash.
Okay, yeah.
As a kid,
No, I was about to make a joke about Tingle from the Zelda series.
I thought that girls get pregnant from kissing.
Actually, that actually happened in American Dad in the episode where Steve accidentally gets pregnant with Roger's baby because he was going through his reproductive cycle. And this was all the while he was going out with some girl in gymnastics or whatever, and he ended up passing the baby on to her.
I thought you had to spit in their mouth. I asked my mom where babies comes from, and she diplomatically said from a special passage inside the woman.
Not wrong.
For years, I pictured a butt cheek swinging.
Oh my god, just like the Mr. Potato Head.
Baby dropping out for a while. My wife, as a kid, used to believe that dancing would get you pregnant. She went
What?
to some ultra-conservative church school, and they told her students that dancing in bed is called the jizz jazz.
Oh no.
I asked my mum where babies come from, from, she told me a policeman goes inside the woman's belly button and just pulls it out.
Oh, well then. I thought it was a doctor that did
That
it.
seems like a weird job for a policeman to do. What on God's green earth? If
Unless, of course, your husband was role-playing as a policeman.
you touch your belly button, you'll die. If you don't eat your vegetables,
Nope, still alive.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
If you don't...
will die.
Oh,
To
no.
encourage me to get off the escalator fast enough when I was younger, my dad told me that if I was too slow, it would suck me into it and I'd die. He also told me that Benjamin Franklin died this way.
Benjamin Franklin.
That's why I used to believe that milk came from God's bones being put in an oven and melted. That you could
How the hell would that even work?
trap a sound in a jar.
I mean, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody made a joke about this.
My mom told
Yes.
us that you can't make noise while baking a cake or else it'll go flat.
I don't know, I've baked a ton of cakes. Well, not a ton. I've baked plenty of cakes without them going flat.
She baked a lot of cake. Well, my mum always said the same thing. Don't stomp or jump or be loud or they would fall.
Isn't... hold on. The VTube studio disconnected. And it's back. No, I was about to make a... Isn't that what happens with soufflés? Where if you make too much noise or move them around, they deflate.
Ah, I'm 39 and I've told my kids the same shit. I've always been careful to be quiet when they're baking. My mum told me if you turn the interior lights on in a car at night while you're driving, you can get a ticket.
I've always been told to keep the lights off in the car because it can be distracting.
2 months ago, my husband turned the lights on and I started yelling at him because I didn't want a ticket. I am 29. I'm 25 years old and to this very moment I thought it was a real thing. God damn it. I still believe
I was just taught that it was, keeping the lights on was considered distracting.
this, that the dog went to an actual farm.
What?
It took about 30 years before the realization.
Oh, it
Oh,
passed.
you're unlucky. My childhood cats fared better, though. When I was 7, my mum told me it ran off and joined a gang of foxes, became friends with them, and lived happy. Oh. My sister
Okay, I see.
told me that if you count all the stones of Stonehenge, you will die. I still don't know how many stones there are in Stonehenge. Ah, well, I'll count them for you. There are...
There we go. Whoops, you didn't finish your
Whoops, I didn't
sentence.
finish your sentence. Let me count them for OP. There are... What are you doing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4... Reddit, useless as ever. I, Matt Rose, will
Yeah, that's about right.
do it. Right, there's 1.
Yeah, here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. You guys can count it on your own if you want to do that at your own risk.
2, 3...
Why?
My voice has completely given up the ghost after a very full-on couple of weeks. Don't worry, I'm going to rest up. I will be back as soon as I can. Skull emoji. Hang on.
Skull emoji!
Okay, there we go. That was nice. Okay, hold on. We will get to this in a moment. We've got... I've only got time for one more video after we'll watch this Nile Blue one. It's about the ridiculously heavy tungsten suit and how it broke his body. Make sure you check out the OG video while you're at it, Ed. Let's go ahead and not waste any time since it's daylight savings.
Heavy things are normally big.
Well, that's not always the case.
What if a heavy thing could be small?
Yeah, that's called density.
And what if that small thing could be me?
So we're gonna make a black hole, is that it?
Well, that is something that I've been wondering for a while now, and today, we've finally decided to get to the bottom of it.
Let's go.
To do that, we just need this. 4 mystery buckets of mystery substance.
Okay, is this where the tungsten is?
And a giant scale that's meant for dogs.
Oh.
Man.
And yes, we will finally be able to definitively answer that question. And personally, I think that I should be able to get to at least 500 pounds while looking virtually the exact same.
Let's go. I mean, hypothetically, you could get that same effect by standing on Jupiter.
That's impossible.
Although it's kind of relative. I don't know if Jupiter will make someone like him weigh 500 pounds. Like, the difference between mass and weight. Mass is based on the amount of matter within an object, whereas your weight is the force of gravity on that object. So yeah, you would weigh more on Jupiter, but you'd still have the same mass.
Okay, before you say that, the secret lies in these buckets. The secret's in here. That will make everything, I mean, maybe still impossible, but like less impossible. I think it'll be possible.
Let's go.
We'll pop it open. And that's
Is that the tungsten?
it.
Because that's a lot. That's 300 pounds. Oh, you just got back from your dinner party. Oh yeah. By the way, it's daylight savings time, so the stream is going to be rather short. Do you guys have daylight savings in New Zealand?
Oh, God.
Right now, we're looking at a guy make a tungsten suit and see how heavy it is. That looks heavy from the way that he was struggling to lift it up, if that's all the tungsten. What was it? It was Honey Lemon in Big Hero 6 who had had like however many pounds of tungsten carbide, and she was making little, what was it? Spray paint, something like that, whatever, yeah.
Bring it over to the dog scale.
And how much do we got over
Look
here?
at that. 99 pounds.
Oh, Lord of Mercy. That's like the size of like a middle school. That's like the weight of a middle schooler.
Yo. I should say.
Give or take a few.
It's just a crap ton of tungsten shot.
Yeah.
And that is actually what's in pretty much all
So we have 4 thingies worth of tungsten.
of the other buckets.
Yeah.
This one here, more tungsten. And the last one is a bit different. It's actually powderized, tungsten.
Powderized tungsten. So
This is a
still
bit of a mess up.
tungsten,
I
but
didn't need
yeah.
to buy this. Well,
I can't remember what tungsten's position on the periodic table is.
I tried to double up because we're going to be using it for another project when we try to make tungsten cubes. But for now, we'll just unload everything.
God damn, no, he looks like he's struggling. I might be able to lift all that up if each of those is like 100 pounds worth.
Uh-oh. This bag
Oh no!
actually has some.
Oh no, it's all, oh no!
Look at that. Look at the beads.
And that's all. I bet a handful of that is already heavy enough.
Oh my god, that actually feels so weird to put your hand into.
Oh my god, I can imagine. Wait, what's that? No, I just thought of gallium in my head. The metal that if you put it in your hand, it melts.
But whatever. We'll put it on. The goal now is it needs to be at least 340.
Okay.
Okay, so we got at least
Yeah, 357.
340
Let's
there.
go.
Now when I stand on it, look at that.
Oh, there we go.
500
That's over 500 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yeah. So all
All
of
right,
this,
Brett.
if we can get that on top of me, not on top of me, sorry. If we can get that on me, well then we're in business.
Let's go.
So we're supposed to get all of that on you without you looking any different.
That is the goal.
Okay. So how are we
Okay, I'm ready
gonna do
for
that?
this.
Exactly.
Well, it's a very simple process. That's
It's a
where
very simple thing to do.
the bags here and the duct tape come into play.
Okay.
Where we just have to put it in the bags and then tape it to me.
Okay.
And we have to make sure that the bags don't rip like that one that was in that, the one in that bucket there.
All right. And why are we doing this?
What do you mean?
Science.
See, that was a cat. That was a.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Because I said so. I decided on my own, without them realizing that they were going to do this.
Answer a question.
And I didn't even know that they were going to do this.
All right. Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
You're right.
Oh god, okay.
Time to stuff our sacks.
So we'll just take a scoop. We'll be very careful because the likelihood of this glass shattering is, I feel like, very high.
I bet.
Either way. Pour it in the bag.
Let's hope the bag doesn't rip.
Oh god.
And how heavy are we trying to get one of these bags?
I think I want to get to 50.
Okay.
So 45, 48.
You saw a hedgehog and it was alive. Nice.
Okay, 50.
50.0. Oh, okay,
That's
there.
it.
So, and we need a whole bunch of, and how many of these bags do we actually need? Well, if it has to be over 500 pounds and he's like 120 or something like that, then they need like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 6, at least 7 bags worth.
That's a lot. But actually, it doesn't. For 50 pounds, it doesn't really look like that much.
I know.
Really not. It's the power of tungsten.
Yeah, tungsten is a very large element.
Oh yeah, I should probably. Did we even mention anything about tungsten?
No.
It's just really dense. I think it's.
Yeah, well, I think I've seen hedgehogs.
It's like it's one of the cheapest dense things we could have gotten.
Yeah.
That isn't radioactive.
No shit. It's a very large element. I do not remember where it resides on the periodic table. I could probably look it up. Can I zoom in on this picture, por favor? Oh, yeah, I found it. It's its atomic number is 74. But it's a very large element. It's not as big as gold. Gold is 79, but gold is much less dense than tungsten.
Or deadly.
Nice.
Yeah, that too. Mercury is larger than tungsten, but it's a lot more deadly.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Okay, so we gotta.
Well, that's the irony of that's the irony of different elements on the table. Some are larger than others, but that doesn't automatically make them more or less dense.
Get this off the scale. This bag's gonna explode if I manipulate it improperly.
Yeah, be careful, bro.
I'm gonna turn it on its side. Okay, it's de-airing.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have to do some reinforcing. And we have a big stack of.
Oh, that's what the duct tape is for. Okay.
Tape.
There you go.
This is all Gorilla Tape too.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
We decided to go for the powerful stuff.
Let's go.
You know, we need all the help we can get. So, I don't know how is this. What's the weakest part of the bag? I guess I'll just go this way.
I guess the sides.
The seams are the weakest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ten minutes later.
Okay. That's not
No, it still looks heavy. I could tell that he was struggling to pick it up a little bit.
bad. That's actually pretty good.
There you go.
50-pound pack?
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
I don't know how much that is in kilograms.
The idea now is that we just have to make a bunch of these, and then if we strap like Velcro on it,
Yeah,
it might
okay.
just, like, stay against my leg.
Oh,
But
okay, I
realizing
see.
now, though, it's not really gonna be that hidden. I'm gonna have to wear the baggiest pants in the world.
Oh yeah.
Let's try my shin. Ugh, this is not consolidating.
Oh my god. We're trying to replicate Goku's weighted clothes. No. If I was wearing something like this while playing DDR, and then I took this off, oh my god, imagine how much my foot speed would improve.
I wanted to. Do you think I could put 2 of these on my legs? No, and then I can wear bell bottoms.
Oh no.
I don't think there's big enough bell bottoms to do that.
I wouldn't know. Uh-oh. Did one of them leak?
Wait, actually,
Wait.
this is perfect for the body. Ugh, like you could easily hide that like here.
Yeah.
You can wear like 4 packs around the stomach.
I feel like that's gonna be pretty hard on your legs though.
Well, there are plenty of people that have that amount of weight on their stomachs anyway.
You're carrying that much on your torso.
It is what it is.
You want to concentrate the weight on your legs.
There's still gonna be 150 on the legs, but it'll be like 200. I'll be a little bit top heavy.
Yeah.
That's fine. So yeah, I think that's the plan for now. We'll make 3 more 50-pound packs.
Okay.
All right.
We quickly stuffed 3 more sacks.
There we go.
Let's go.
4 packs. 200 pounds of tungsten.
That's, oh my god. I don't think I'd be able to carry all that at once, huh?
This can go. I feel like this can go.
I'm sure there are plenty of people that could, but probably not me.
On my body.
Yeah, that's not as much as It just doesn't look like that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, at this point, we have our 4 bags, and we still have some left. But the idea we had was that we'll do just 25-pound bags, so I can put them on my legs and stuff.
All right. Quickly made 6 more sacks.
That's it.
What are those initials for?
6 25-pound sacks, 4 50-pound sacks, and together, that's 350 pounds.
All right.
That's wild because that
Yeah.
does not look like 350 here.
It doesn't.
No. But I mean, either way, that's it. And now I guess we can start strapping it to my body. This is, a very exciting moment.
For one, this is going to be one for the science textbooks. Suit up time. Well, are we going to get an anime-style magical girl transformation?
So the first step we need to do is get this onto my legs. And to do that, I believe we just need this. A bunch of
Oh yeah, Velcro.
Our original plan was to just straight up duct tape it to me.
Oh.
But I like the idea of having the suit being something you can take off and put back on easily.
Okay.
But anyway, let's.
No, imagine someone using this imagine someone using a suit that was literally made with all this tungsten, just so that they could emulate Goku's training style.
Get some stuff on my
It actually wouldn't surprise me if Goku's outfit was infused with tungsten.
Shins. There we go.
Is the Velcro even gonna be strong enough to even hold on to it?
Oh god. Okay.
All right, moment of truth.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, is he gonna try to get up?
Gotta get up.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, get your leg day in.
Body just doesn't feel like it's meant to.
There's leg day, and then there's whatever the hell is going on here.
Oh, my knees.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, now try playing DDR with this. Just try even a level 6.
This is only 150 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm cooked.
Alright.
I can't put more than this on my upper body. Also, these need to have some sort of suspender system to keep.
Right. Yeah, that's. I think that was something that I was worried about, if it was just gonna slip off.
Yeah. Okay, now we gotta do the torso.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh. Okay, the idea here is I'm gonna combine the packs to
Yeah.
make a chest pack and a backpack.
And a backpack, yes.
I wonder if the tape is just even gonna hold this together.
25 minutes later.
I think that's it.
Oh, he's using it like that.
That
Okay.
is the preliminary 200-pound weight vest.
Are those straps big enough? Or are they long enough? Oh, Lord. That's 200 pounds he's trying to lift.
It holds it though. You can't say it doesn't hold it.
Well, at least it's carrying the weight.
But
That's some good tape.
in its current state, there's no way I can lift it and put it over my back.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna try putting it on the ground and then getting up.
Oh, Lord. No, you have to use your legs and the rest of your upper body to do that.
Wait a second. How does this? No, this is impossible.
Oh, no.
I have to lie down like this and lift it over my head.
You're probably gonna need some. Yeah, probably.
No, I can't.
You better hope it doesn't fall on you. Someone's gonna need to spot you.
I can't do this with 100 pounds. That's obscene.
Wait, what?
No, you have no. So whoever the cameraman is, they're gonna have to help you out.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
What? You're gonna help?
Yeah.
Yeah, better help him. Damn.
I'm gonna die. You're gonna help me.
Okay, let's go.
Do not.
No, weight training 101. If anything, always have someone to spot you if you're doing a bench press.
Drop it on my face.
And that's basically what's going on here.
Wait, no, I don't like this. It's not gonna help me because I'll be on the ground.
Okay, so.
Okay, whatever. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, do not drop it. Dude, let go.
Don't drop it gently. Oh, is it all you can? You already feel it?
One second. Strap here.
You better help him up, man.
Straps are weight.
That's 100 pounds of tungsten on his belly.
Help me.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. Oh, I sit. Okay, you're up.
Oh, Lord.
No, this is-
No, you'd have to do some intense weight training to be able to withstand
This
this.
is disgusting. This is horrible. No, I don't want to. I'm gonna like explode my body. Wait.
Oh, my God.
Wait. Like, don't.
Oh, he might be in pain.
It hurts the shoulders so bad.
Oh, God, no.
Dude, it's not possible. There's something wrong here. That's weights. That's insanely heavy. Yeah, we might have to go back to the drawing board
Oh, my God.
and figure out how to get this on. How do you even get up?
Help me.
It's also like slippery.
I know.
That's like the worst part.
Help me.
Dude, the only other alternative is to cut the tape.
You're like, yeah. This is like.
Yeah, put it back on instead of take it off. We needed more
This
help.
is the last ditch effort. Yeah, you guys gotta tank 100 pounds each.
Oh no! You better hope you're not. You better hope you don't freaking collapse, man.
You guys, if you drop it, you will just annihilate me.
Oh no!
Try not to. Okay.
Gentle.
Yeah. We all have
Go,
to
go.
squat at the same time. Oh no, you guys have to squat slowly, and your squats will get easier.
Yeah.
Do not-
Slowly, but slow and steady.
Do not let go until I. Okay. Keep going. I'm good.
Right.
Zero.
Wait.
Oh my god.
There we go. Let's go. We take those.
Strong. I
He's
really
so
didn't.
strong.
I feel like I'm melting into the ground. It's okay. I can walk. Be careful.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna need a really big shirt to cover this.
Yeah.
It looks like your shoulder's about to pop out.
Oh, everything's gonna pop. But
Oh my God! Can you imagine wanting to do something like this, even if it was for science sake?
wait, just wait. Okay, you can take it off me. All right. Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we're still trying to experiment with it. Oh, imagine what his shoulders must feel like.
Wow. I'm very happy with this, but I do think that I think we do. Yeah, we need to distribute it. Even though I can hold it, I still think it needs to be distributed.
Yeah. We did some sac surgery. We need to make sure that it's evenly distributed, but not in a communistic sort of way, in an equilibrium sort of way. Oh, okay, so we're gonna turn these 100-pound ones into 50-pound, or it was already 50, but... And I'm guessing all of those are 25 pounds worth. Okay, I see. Alright. Oh, no, that's the Velcro. 2 hours later.
We did it. We did it. With a ridiculous amount of duct tape and a bunch of Velcro, we were able to make the entire suit.
Let's go.
And yeah, it's pretty simple.
And what's that blowtorch for?
Here we have just a bunch of
There's just a blowtorch off to the side.
ankle weights, or leg weights, I guess.
Yeah.
Adding up to a nice 200 pounds.
Oh, Lord.
Then we built an amazing high-tech belt system that...
Oh, that's a... Oh, is that supposed to be some sort of fanny pack? Is that Hank Hill's butt boobies?
has another 50 pounds, and it will also hold it on my waist, just to try to balance the weight a little bit and not break every joint in my body. So yeah, I'm very proud of that one. I'm also very proud of this one. We re-engineered the weight vest. It's stronger than ever.
Okay.
And half the weight. So we got
all right. Sorry, so not as much strain on the shoulders, huh?
50 and 200.
All right.
350.
Tree fitty.
Yeah.
You got to put it a tree fitty.
All I have to do is get this on my body. And if we do that, then I officially weigh at least 500 pounds.
Let's go. Our 500-pound tungsten life.
I mean, it also might break my body, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Well, there are people that are probably twice that weight that are still somehow alive, so...
Okay.
The deep bass music. Well, this isn't quote-unquote... Well, never mind. Okay, so it is a fanny pack. 2 minutes later.
I can't move.
All right, well. It's not as much as I thought. Oh, I think they fell. They were supposed to be on his thighs, but they ended up pulling on his ankles.
Try not to take such big steps.
Otherwise, I can't move.
Yeah.
Drag your feet.
No, it's okay.
He said drag your feet. You're still lifting them.
Okay, I just gotta work out my quads. What muscles lift your legs?
Yeah.
Okay, we obviously, yeah, we have to fix...
Literally me when I'm trying to do 16th notes at DDR at 240 beats per minute.
Fix the feet thing, but as of right now, officially, if I were to step on a scale, it should read above 500.
Yeah.
And there's a scale all the way over there.
And you had to do it over here.
But before we even test that, I feel like we still need to do a bit of refining.
Yeah.
And we need to get proper clothes to hide everything.
Yeah.
Then, I will step on the scale and officially see how much I weigh. And hopefully I will look...
The ones that go on your thighs might need some more support.
Basically, perfectly normal.
Minus the ankles.
Yeah.
But we're going to work on that.
We're going to figure that one out.
All right.
There's something, yeah, we have to do something about that.
3 days later.
We did it. At this moment right now, I'm almost certain that I'm the densest person on the planet.
Yeah.
And, how do I look?
Yeah, a few more pounds and you'll turn into a black hole.
Pretty good, dude.
But
and, I guess all we have to do now is, step on this scale.
Let's
and
go.
See, what my final mass is.
Okay, careful. Oh my god. Oh lord. No, he's about to bend. No, I saw it freaking bend.
What's the reading?
Holy, let me see.
What is it?
528 pounds about.
Yeah,
527.
We did it!
Let's go.
You're like the densest person of all time, dude.
Here we go, everybody.
You think you could walk?
I think.
How would you define the most dense person? Like, I know that muscle weighs more than fat. So, So you would have to take that into consideration.
A better question than that is, do you think we can trick people with this?
I don't know.
Wait. Is this why you did this?
Oh, so he was trying to troll people.
I did this for many reasons, okay?
I'm sure you did.
Just say yes or no.
No.
Man.
Unfortunately not. But, you know, I mean, okay. You
How do I look from the side?
I mean, you do look a little dumpy, but not necessarily to a 500-pound extent.
You look kind of better.
Success?
I think overall it turned out pretty good. I think that as a prototype and proof of concept, we proved something amazing here today.
Something amazing.
A, we showed that it is totally possible to hide at least 350 pounds of tungsten around my body. And
No, if you were to take that off and you would be like, what are these things that you're wearing? And people would be none the wiser of what's actually inside those sacks that you're wearing.
I guess, and that my body
Not unless you explicitly told someone.
shatter under the weight. But this is just phase 1.
Phase 1. We're just getting started.
You know, with this proof of concept, we can now move on to phase 2. And
Making an actual suit.
I'm excited for that. But yeah,
How do you feel?
I think for now, I need to get out of this. This is actually so bad. My legs are just shaking.
I bet they are. Oh, Lord.
God.
Yeah, let that, unload it, bro. Let's go.
You want me to keep filming or?
Just kick this off of me. Please.
Success.
It's been a few months now, and let's just say that phase 2 is going pretty well.
Oh, wait.
With that being said, though, there is something else that I did want to mention, which is that if you haven't already heard, we're making chemistry kits in collaboration with Vsauce and Ink Factory.
Ooh, that sounds really fun.
More specifically, we're making a kit that will allow you to do the Bela-Usov-Zavotinsky reaction.
I don't even know what that is.
Which is one of my favorite reactions, and it's actually the inspiration for the logo of this channel.
Oh, okay, that's
We
cute.
also already posted a whole demo of the prototype kit back
Maybe we should try this out at some point.
in October on our other channel,
Only it might be very difficult to do.
Nile Red Extra, and even though it was only a prototype at that point, everything went really smoothly, and I think the result that we got was really amazing. Since then, though, we've been working on a bunch of improvements, like color-coding all of the syringes and reagents, and we're getting close to finalizing the instruction booklet and the waste disposal procedure. We've been also working really hard to fix a bunch of small technical issues and to lock down a company to source all of the chemicals, and finally, we have an actual tentative date for the release of the kit. It should be ready to ship by late summer, which I think is really exciting, and I'm happy that everyone who has already pre-ordered it will finally be able to get their hands on it. For everyone who hasn't pre-ordered it, you also still have the chance to do it now, which I think is a good idea if you want to make sure you're able to get a kit when it's released, and you can do this by going over to inkfactory.com.
You guys could check that out on your own. Is there anything else? No, that actually looks kind of fun. We could try this out, but I don't think I can afford it at this moment. But yeah, we didn't get through everything that I wanted to look at. We did get through most of the stuff. It is due to daylight savings. It is currently 4:02 a.m. where I live. So and I have to get up early for Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals, which in this case will be extra early solely because of daylight savings. Excuse me. So yeah, I did not anticipate that today would be daylight savings time. So I guess we're gonna call it a night for now. We did get through a few things. I just wanted to make sure that I'm being consistent with the nights that I stream. So no amount of springing forward is gonna stop me. So I hope you guys had a good day or night, depending on what part of the world you are in. I will be finishing up, and I will be back Monday. We will continue playing through Sonic Adventure 2. So take care, everyone.